If you weren't able to make it to back to school night, here is an overview of what you may have missed. The first is a message from our administrators, Miss Tracy, Miss Inskeep, and Mrs. Maxson.
Welcome to Back to School Night. We are your administrative team, Mrs. Inskeep,
Miss Tracy,
and Mrs. Maxson.
We would like to take this time to highlight a couple of things. We want to remind you that our school day begins at 8:20. Breakfast is served for all students between 8:20 and 8:35. If you drive your children to school, please get an early start, as our car loop can be very busy. Students must be in their classrooms by 8:35 or they will be marked tardy and will miss out on instructional time.
Please consider joining the Bowman Bridge PTA. The PTA supports our students and staff and provides fun activities and learning experiences throughout the year. There are lots of ways to get involved, such as donating items for staff appreciation, running the beaver cart during the school day, joining a committee, or volunteering at an after-school event. Check out the PTA table in the lobby for more information and to sign up for our volunteer listserv. Look for information about the fall fundraiser, Wendell's Fun Run, to come home in the near future. Please join the PTA meetings on the second Tuesday of each month to find out more. Hope to see you there.
Our Watchdogs program is another way to get involved. Watchdogs stands for Dads of Great Students. It is a program that encourages fathers or father figures to volunteer at least one day a year in the school. We will have a Watchdogs pizza party on October 3rd to introduce you to the program. More information will be sent home with students.
We hope this evening is informative and that you get to know your child's teacher. The school year is already off to a fabulous start, and we look forward to more great days ahead. Enjoy the presentations.
So these are some of our second grade staff members. There will be also other teachers that are working in your child's classroom or with your students throughout the year. Bowman Bridge is a school-wide Title I school, so federal funds are used to support and enhance our school's overall program. There's many ways in which students throughout our school will benefit from these additional resources. A Family School Compact is a plan that provides information on how families and teachers will work together to achieve the goals of our school improvement plan. A Family School Compact will be coming home in your child's Wednesday folder in the near future. There's lots of different ways that the funding from Title I supports students at Bowman Bridge. There's co-teaching experiences, small group interventions, lower class sizes, family involvement and family events, and additional resources such as technology in the classroom. That includes multiple mobile labs and one for each pod in the building. There's also increased professional learning opportunities for staff in the building. So the Family School Compact, as I mentioned, is being revised and will be coming home in your child's Wednesday folder. Some students may qualify for free or reduced meals based on family size and income. The fastest way to register is online, and here is the website to go to get to that registration page. There's also other benefits of your child qualifying for free and reduced meals, and those can also be found on this website. This is the daily schedule in second grade. The related arts schedule is based on your child's homeroom teacher. If you have any questions about what the related arts schedule is, please reach out directly to your child's teacher. Students are expected to bring their books back on days that they have media and are expected to wear tennis shoes to school on the days that we have PE. Due to our schedule, it's very hard for students to have time to change into tennis shoes throughout the day, so we strongly encourage students to wear those shoes to school when they come each day. We have a new program called Being a Writer that students are using throughout the year. These are the units that students will be progressing through as the year moves on. At the end of this quarter, we'll be starting the Being a Reader program. This is new to Howard County Public Schools and is currently being implemented in kindergarten and first grade this year. We will be also using it in second grade later in this quarter. At Bowman Bridge, we expect students to be respectful, be responsible, and be safe. We've talked extensively with your students about what each of these rules means and looks like in the classroom. We have a school-wide discipline plan called 1-2-3 Magic. Students are receive reminders or are counted for behaviors that are disruptive in the classroom. So that may be calling out, not following directions, talking when the teacher is talking, those types of behaviors. If a student gets counted to 3 during a class period, they'll earn a 5-minute timeout, and counts will start over after each block in the day. So just for math, this counts for recess or reading or writing. And if a student earns a Take 5, they'll get a sticker on their star chart. Students should be bringing home a star chart every day in their take-home folder. So it would be very helpful if you could review this daily and sign if there's a sticker. In primary grades, we use the grading system of IWN. An I, if a student is receiving an I either on an assignment or on their report card, it shows that that student demonstrates great understanding, that they're able to complete things independently. If they're receiving a W, that demonstrates some understanding with some additional teaching points needed. An N shows that students are not quite understanding the concept or skill at this time. Thinking about it numerically, that might be thinking about an 85 and above being an I, a 60 to an 84 being a W, and less than 60% being an N. Students will have math homework each week, but it does not need to be turned in until Friday. However, students are able to turn it in early if they complete it early. Your child should be bringing home math homework this week. We also have an optional reading log. Students can earn prizes monthly for turning in a completed chart at the end of the month. Again, this should remain in your child's take-home folder each night, and if they're reading for 20 minutes, you can sign off in their log. There's other ways that you can support your child at home. Students have access to Dreambox through their hcpss.me account. Once they log in with their unique user ID, they will be able to click on the Clever account and then click on Dreambox. There's other reading programs as well within Clever that students have access to. Unfortunately, Dreambox does not work on tablets or through the app, but if you access Dreambox through the hcpss.me website, your students can log in that way and get on Dreambox. There's also a family and community resources link on Canvas. This will take you to information about what your student is learning in each class period or subject area throughout the year. As you're accessing this video, it's on our second grade YouTube channel. If you search Casey Sherman on YouTube, you'll see a C and a green circle. And if you click on that, there'll be different resources throughout the year. This is one of them. There'll also be videos on how to support your child with math or other read-alouds that we're sharing with your student. And just reading. Anything and everything that you can read with your child will help them to become a better reader. Wednesday folders. As in first grade, Wednesday folders are a main source of communication between parents, teachers, and school administration. This is how students will be receiving their graded work back. Please review the contents of the Wednesday folder each Wednesday evening when it comes home and help your child to return their folder on Thursdays. We have several field trips this year. The Fire Safety House is an in-school field trip that will happen on October 2nd. Your child should be bringing home a permission slip for this. Even though it is in school, students do need to have a permission slip signed to be able to attend and participate in this activity. We'll be going to the aquarium on October 11th. Information should be coming home in the next few weeks with the permission slip for this. We will be having a Zoomobile. The Baltimore Zoo comes to our school. We're looking at some dates in November and December, and we'll let you know when that happens. And we also have a trip in the spring. It's integral that you make sure that your student's family file is updated and correct. Students must have a newly completed emergency card to be able to attend our field trips. You can get to the family file at hcpss.org/connect. Some other reminders is that students will go home the same way each day unless we receive a note or a parent calls the office. While you may let your student know how they're getting home, it's really important to give that information to us so that we're sending home your child home correctly each day. There are no food items for birthday celebrations and no balloons. Latex balloons are allowed in the building due to allergies. However, if you do want to celebrate your child's birthday at school, you could send something like a pencil or bubbles or something like that in that to all of the students in the class to help to celebrate your child's birthday. And a reminder that all volunteers must complete the PowerPoint training and sign the certificate of completion in order to volunteer in the building. That information will be sent out this week, so keep an eye out in your emails for that to be coming home. There's ways that you can also support your child's teacher. Tissues are a big deal as we get into cold season and allergy season this spring. Plastic bags, both gallon and sandwich size, hand sanitizer, and dry erase crayons. The Crayola type seem to be the fan favorite here. And you can also send in a pair of headphones for your child to keep here at school in their cubby. They can use them throughout the year as they get on programs like Dreambox and other programs that will read to them. If you have any further questions, please feel free to reach out to your child's teacher. Thanks so much for listening, and have a great day.